What if the best way to get your own music heard is to first play somebody else's? This is Henry Clark of Senior Musicians Unite, where I show tips, tricks, and industry info to help us seniors navigate the music industry of today. And in this video, I'm going to show you 5 ways you can use cover songs to seriously boost your stream count and launch your music career. I'm going to break down exact strategies that took artists from their bedrooms straight to the top. And if you're tired of seeing single-digit streams, you're going to want to stick around. So let's get into it. First up, number 1, which is a biggie, leveraging familiarity to break through the noise. Seriously, think about it. When you're scrolling through Spotify or TikTok, what makes you stop and listen to an artist you've never heard of? It's a split-second decision. And if you're unknown with an original song, you're asking somebody to take a leap of faith. But a cover song, completely different story. It's like an instant invitation. You're building on a foundation people already know and love, which makes them more likely to give you a shot. People are searching every day for popular songs on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music and all the other streaming platforms every single day. And by covering one, you're placing yourself right in their path. Instead of asking them to take a total stranger on a chance, you're offering them a new take on an old friend. For example, a Luke Combs cover of Tracy Chapman's 1988 classic Fast Car. The original's iconic. But Combs didn't just sing. He brought his signature country style to it, introducing a song to a whole new generation. And the result was absolutely insane. His version pulled in well over 600 million global streams, and it spent months in the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100 chart. And Tracy is a soul songwriter. She earned a historic number 1 on the country charts and reportedly over $500,000 in royalties in just the first few months. It became a cultural moment that benefited everybody, and this proves that a great cover acts as a gateway, drawing in listeners who might never have found your original music otherwise. So the second way is riding viral trends on social media that'll blow up. These days, TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, that's the new radio. A 15 or 32-second clip can honestly do more for your career overnight than months of grinding, and cover songs, they are the perfect fuel for this. Why? Because people love to share covers. Creating short clips of you performing a unique take on a trending song is one of the best ways to get noticed. You don't even have to do the full song. Just a killer chorus or a clever new chord progression can be enough to stop people from scrolling and make them think, whoa, who is this? The goal is to make something so cool that people want to share it, use it in their own videos, or even duet it. That's how you get a constant flow of new listeners heading straight to your Spotify page. And the trick is, you gotta add your own flavor. Don't just perform the song, you gotta reinvent that song. For example, you might take a fast pop song turn it into a slow, emotional ballad, or arrange a rock anthem for a cappella, or use an instrument no one would expect. This is how you show off your artistry. So you're not just proving you can sing, you're proving you have a vision. So jump on these trends, use the right hashtags, and don't forget to tag the original artist. You never know when they might see it and give your career a changing shout out. Number 3, third one, strategic timing and targeted promotion. And this is a real industry secret that separates the amateurs from the pros. Strategic timing and strategic timing and promotion is not just about recording a great cover. You gotta release it at the perfect moment and get it in front of the right people. And timing is everything. Dropping a cover when the original song is at its absolute peak of popularity That's an incredible strategy. The metalcore band I Prevail are masters of this. They got an inside tip. Who knows how they got it? But that Taylor Swift's Blank Space was about to get a huge radio push. So they hustled together and they recorded a heavy metal version to go live right as their campaign launched. And the result, their cover exploded, eventually racking up over 200 million streams. I'd like to have those, wouldn't you? And launching them into the spotlight. They brought a ton of new fans over to their original music doing this, and by jumping into a conversation that was already happening, it made it work. But time is only half of it. You also got to promote it smartly, and one of the best ways to do this is with targeted advertising. I talk about this all the time in my videos, targeted advertising, because it works. Using tools like YouTube and Instagram ads, you can show your cover video specifically to people who are already listening or searching for the original artist. Think about that. Instead of just hoping that the right people find you, you are delivering your music to an audience that is almost guaranteed to be at least interested. And the view rates on these ads are often way higher than for original music because it's exactly what the viewer was looking for. That's what they put in their search bar. That is a direct line also to your ideal new fan. That's right. Number 4, creative reinvention and high quality production. Now, this strategy is where you identify as an artist and you really get to shine. Creative reinvention and high quality production. A lot of artists mess this up. They think a cover is just about singing somebody else's song. I say this all the time when I hear somebody do a cover exactly the same. That's been done already. So what did you bring new to the table? There's nothing different. The covers that become legendary are the ones that completely transform the original. Think of Johnny Cash's version of Hurt by Nine Inch Nails. He didn't just cover it, he claimed it. He took a song about youthful pain and turned it into a heartbreaking reflection on a long life. Think of Luther Vandross, his cover of Superstar by the Carpenters. He did the same thing. He absolutely killed it, right? And of course, Whitney Houston with Dolly Parton's I Will Always Love You. A sweet, it's a country farewell to one of the biggest pop anthems of all time. And that's the power of reinventation. Is it a word, reinventation? I think it is. Anyway, but here's the deal. You can change tempo, the entire emotional vibe of a song to make it your own. And that's what makes listeners stop and say, hey, I need to hear more of this artist. But remember that none of the creative music will matter if it sounds bad. High quality video and audio, they are not optional. It's not an option. You want to show you are a professional who respects the listener and the original song. Investing in a decent mic and some decent mixing skills, it can make all the difference. A clean, crisp recording, and let your talent be the star. And remember, a great cover might get you that first click, but quality is what gets people to listen again and again and share it and stick around for your original music. And here's a final tip. Monetization. Everybody wants to get paid, right? Getting that license. And this is a surprising point, actually. Monetization and licensing can turn this into a real career. And a lot of artists I know are terrified to cover songs because they're worried about copyright strikes on YouTube and legal trouble, and rightfully so, they should be. But what many of them don't realize is that if you do it the right way, you can legally release and make money from your cover songs on whatever, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, Amazon, or whatever it is, all the streaming sites. Here's how it works though. To legally release a cover, you need what's called a mechanical license. And this license ensures that the original songwriter gets paid their share for your stream. That might sound like a huge expensive headache, but it's actually gotten super easy these days. And I've done it myself. With a Smokey Robinson song, I've done it. With a Fleetwood Mac song, I did it. Because music distributors like Distro, TuneCore, CD Baby, right? will handle the licensing for you for a small fee. And when you upload your track, they secure a license and make sure all the royalties are paid correctly so you can earn revenue from the listing of your song. Now, I happen to be with TuneCore. And when I release a cover, I purchase for a small fee a license and everything is good to go. But of course, now with the cover, you can't earn copyright and publishing revenue. That goes to the songwriters. But think about it. Suppose you get a few million streams on your cover. You still get the streaming revenue, and it's a massive opportunity. So a cover can fill out your catalog and generate income while you're working on original material. And I know some people try to cheat the system with, low quality AI generated covers. But as a real artist doing it the right way, you will build your career because you're honoring the original creators while earning money from your own unique performance. And remember, as of early 2024, Spotify started requiring a track to have at least 1,000 streams in a year to even earn any royalties. And that's supposed to be a move to design to support real artists. Okay, I'm not even going to get into all of that, right? It could be true, who knows for sure, right? But by properly licensing and promoting a quality cover, you're not just building an audience, you're building a business. So there you have it. 5 ways cover songs can be the secret weapon for your music career. I've talked about using familiarity to get your foot in the door, riding social media trends, the power of strategic timing, reinventing a song and making it yours, and legally making money from your work. I'm not talking about giving up on your original music. It's about building a bridge to the people who need to hear it. It's a tool that helps you cut through noise and prove your talent on a song they already know. So they'll stick around for the ones that you've poured your soul into. And if you're ready to put these strategies to work, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications because I have a lot more music marketing advice for us seniors on this channel. And also check out this video where I break down nailing your next cover song with these simple tips.